I have two ideas. They're both incredibly unimpressive.
Pick one.
Just one?
Well, we'll see.
All right, well, one's a
10 minutes.
physical thing and one's a non-physical thing. So I'll go with the physical thing first. So you get like two sharp, almost like knives, like serrated blades or something like that. Maybe connect
Shanks.
them. Yeah, they can be shanks, but as long as they're sharp. You know, they have to be very sharp. And you put like a screw, something to hold them together, and then you can like use it to cut paper and other kinds of stuff.
Oh, what we commonly call scissors?
You want to name them? That's fine. I never thought of that name. I was thinking like Spheres Are Us, but I guess that doesn't work.
All right.
It sounds like you're trying to get around the patent on scissors.
Are scissors patented? Is that a thing?
That puppy, if that ever existed, it expired a long time ago.
Well, I thought it was a great idea when I couldn't open my beer case. So I was like, if only I had some sharp blades.
That were joined together and pivoted.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Now, I guess scissors are a thing. I thought of another, a non-physical one. I don't know.
Wait. You can travel back in time using my video game before there were
and erase
scissors.
their memories.
Exactly.
And kill Hitler with them.
Yeah.
What do you
Kill fake Hitler from the fake video.
That'd be great.
You gonna hand them to him the wrong way?
I'm going to give
Here,
it to him
Hitler.
and tell him to run.
Adolf, run with these. Yeah, right. Exactly.
It's very dangerous.
I'm going to tell him that no Jew would ever do it.
Gosh.
Go chase Himmler around the yard. Oh, there's nothing like a good Nazi joke, you know?
Oh, yeah, they're the greatest.
Really.
Okay, you can do another.
You want to do the second one? It's not much better, but the second one is not a physical thing. It's not an
Is
actual...
it the idea of scissors?
You know, I was thinking about saying that, but no, it's not. So it's like essentially, it's like a death contract. It's not an actual contract per se. Like it's not written out or nothing like that, but you can e-sign it if you want to, you know, modern technology. But I'm thinking like you get a small amount of money and then you purchase the contract, like 20% down, let's say, and then they help you get a home. And then you pay a certain premium back over the extension of the time you're paying off this death contract. I want to call it a mortgage, but I feel like that's not good.
Wait a second. Sounds like a reverse mortgage, maybe.
If you don't pay, they kill you?
No. You just pay. You pay it until you die.
And what do you get? What do you get for having done so?
You get the place to live.
So you get the place to live, and it is just a mortgage. I
Yeah,
guess.
it's just a mortgage. I said one that was a real thing. Scissors already exist, and I was like,
Just a mortgage until you die. I
Yeah,
guess.
it's
A
a death
mortgage
contract.
that you can't ever pay off,
Yes,
which is kind of like a real mortgage.
it's essentially a real mortgage.
So even if you won the lottery, you would still be just paying that off forever.
Well, at that point, they spike the interest rate up on you. You know. It's
Now
like,
you do work for Quicken Loans, right?
I don't. No, I
You
did.
did at one
I
time.
did at one point. Yeah.
So you've been in the Gilbert evil empire and you've
yeah.
learned a tactic like that. Okay,
It's funny because then at Quicken Loans, they tell you all the time that mortgage does mean a death contract. That's like where the linguistic came from for mortgage.
Oh, mort.
Yeah, exactly. And they have that commercial making fun of it, like mortuary, all that other stuff.
Right.
And then mortgage and kind of play off how people don't know what it means. But it's really funny because it really does mean a death contract.
So it comes from mortality?
Mortgage?
Mort is death, Latin, like a Latin.
Oh,
prefix.
I see that. Oh, and that's really where mortgage came from.
I didn't know that.
It comes from
Wow.
death contract.
Wow.
Oh,
I think they would sell a lot fewer
If
of
they
them if
actually
they
said
actually
it.
said that, right? It's like, what kind of interest rate can I get on that death contract?
I always found that pretty humorous. You know, people are like, that rate's way too high. I was like, for your death contract?
Wow.
Is that why you got fired?
I'd quit. I'd get fired. Thanks for assuming, though. No, I quit. I was not happy selling those mortgages. What can I
Those
say?
death contracts.
Yeah, exactly.
Didn't you so you sat around laughing going, he'll never pay that off before he dies? Is that how it worked?
There was
In the break room?
The reason I left was the tactics they teach you. It's just so fucking cutthroat and
Really?
it's not good sales.
It seems effective. Gilbert and Illich both are the two feudal landlords of
Yeah,
Detroit.
it
So
is. I'm not saying it's not effective, but maybe a tad pushy.
okay. Wow. So you've invented mortgages and scissors. You're going to need the time travel. You're going to need the time
Seriously, I was
travel.
thinking up all day. What could I invent? And everything I thought of was already invented.
You
so I was
can
like,
either be a thief in present times or a real creative guy in the past, but you.
I'll
you
go
have
with
to
the
pick.
real creative guy in the past. I'm just gonna say I made up all this stuff before it was actually a thing, and now they're just taking away my.
Like that's an
ideas.
odd guy who would invent scissors and the mortgage. Right?
So you can cut the death contract.
Now, if they come up with like an immortality. There wouldn't be a concept of a mortgage. They'd have to call it something else.
I guess so. I haven't thought about it. Eternal life in a contract, like a mortgage. I mean, essentially, yeah, right? I mean, you 30-year mortgages, you died, like what, 25 years, so you're fine. You're not going to pay it all off.
It happens. I mean, I guess when they started mortgages, probably a lot of people died before they ever paid them off because of the term, right? But people are living longer now, and it doesn't happen as much.
Yeah, I'm not very creative, and I thought wasted creativity would be fun to put ideas that are already out there. So I just couldn't think of anything clever.
Don't worry, I didn't either. I'm comedian Steve Hansen.
I'm comedian Branden Milsk.
I'm your host, Tom Walma. This is Creativity Wasted. If you like this podcast, please subscribe and give a review or rating on iTunes, Google Play, Stitcher, SoundCloud, or wherever you got it. I have a website, creativitywasted.com, and I also started a Patreon. So if you love the show, consider donating to Patreon. Thanks for listening.
You're listening to the Podcast Detroit Network. Visit www.podcastdetroit.com for more information.